Obtaining titania can take a while, but fortunately, part drops are guaranteed on this quest. I'm here to share how to find the ingredients for the apothics and complete the 3 missions for the Silver Grove quest. So I'm just going to show where exactly to look at some of the main relays to pick up the quest. So talk to the new local operative here to be able to pick up the quest. You do need to be at mastery rank 7 and to have completed the second dream quest. And we have 9 unique ingredients to scan. And I would recommend doing a lot of these before even starting the quest. And I'm just going to start off by doing some of the scans for the ingredients that you can find on the Earth tiles during its day cycle. And to clarify, there's a total of 8 hours for a full day on this Earth tile set. 4 hours during the day and 4 hours during the night. And for these Threshcones that I'm scanning, we're doing 12 of those in order to craft the first apothic, I think. Some of these Threshcones are going to be better hidden than others, I suppose. Yeah, you'll just kind of get to this point where you'll pretty much want to have the synthesis scanner out or codec scanner. I don't think that there's much of a difference. Now, here's some Jadeleaf. After we dispatch those guys, let's scan that. I'll talk a little bit more about that as when we get a little further in. And yeah, here's one of these Threshcones that's underneath the tree roots that are exposed, of course. And even more Jadeleaf. At this point, you know, the 2 scans would get you the what you need for, I think, would be the second apothic. But I could be mistaken about that, so I'll kind of get into finding more a little bit later. And even more Jadeleaf there. I can't remember if I had done this mission or had done all these things in a single mission. Probably not, but if so, at least getting 2, that's not a common occurrence. Anyway, so now we're just going to look for Jadeleaf because I think that was more than 12 of the Threshcone. And so, yeah, I would expect to find the Jadeleaf around ponds and puddles and whatnot. Oh. And you know, even in dark corners there, like I just missed one, but you know, turned around and decided to scan it. Okay. Now we're gonna go into the Earth Night tile set. Now, a mission when these Earth tile sets are taking place during the night, and we're going after 6 Dragonlillies. You need 6 of them to, I think, craft this first one, the Nightfall Apothic. And they're going to be around the ponds and puddles, and I don't know, they're kind of an uncommon site anyway, so that you can find it. You might have to look in, like, underneath these staircases or whatever, in some of the really dark corners of these maps. Or, like, behind some of these tree trunks and so on. Or whatever that might be that just came down. I think it's a kind of a tree trunk anyway that's kind of hollowed out. It's partially. Here's one that's actually fairly exposed anyway. It's kind of in the center of this tile anyway. Yeah, here is another one that's kind of fairly well hidden anyway. Already scanned that one, okay. Little, what are the corner tiles anyway, and at least one of those dragon lilies to scan anyway. Now we'll start looking for the Jadeleaf, and we need 2 of these, the Moonlight Jadeleaf. Yeah, they're typically around these ponds and puddles, kind of like the ones before. Well, it's the ones on during the daytime anyway. So now we're going to do some of the. We're going to go for the Frostleaf. You can find them on Venus or Neptune or Pluto missions that take place on this Corpus Ice Planet tile set is what it's, I guess, officially called. We'll go after 8 of them, and they're usually kind of found on cliff sides and kind of edge of terrain anyway. And this particular tile can have a lot of them. So, like, if you sometimes, like, all you have to do is just go to this particular tile and you can just scan this and you're done with the ingredients for the particular apothic that requires them. One more. I think I saw one more. Ah, whatever. Yeah, like, you can find them basically on near the edge of the cliff anyway. And another. Okay. And another. Put them down there. Or up there, I should say. Or down there. I think this is the last one that I'll share anyway. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll just move on to the next one. It's called Vestan Moss, and it basically looks like a kind of a bunch of 2D textures on these surfaces. And we're going to need 12 of them, and you can find them on the kind of a mining tile set on Mercury or Saturn or Sedna. I might be missing one too. I mean, you could probably find them on some of the Ceres missions, I think. Maybe 2, I think. Anyway. They're pretty much in the same locations. There overall aren't a whole lot around these maps. You just kind of have to find these specific tiles on these missions and kind of scan them over again. Oh yeah, and I did bring my Sedna cabinet, but having them, you know, with that charm ability does unfortunately add like twice as many of these scans. So you don't have to worry too much about that. Trying to speed, quicken the pace of getting these scans. That was kind of my idea of trying to, speed it up, but no, it doesn't work, unfortunately. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do is the Rux Claw, and you'll find those on Mars, and they're in a lot of different areas. I don't think there's really specific spots that you'll find them. You'll just kind of in kind of corners, and maybe on near the cliff sides, but no real specific areas. Some of them will be somewhat hidden in dark areas, kind of like right here, and there's also another one nearby. Right there. Okay. And oh yeah, we only need 6 there, so we'll just keep moving on. Oh, oops. Oh, anyway. So
you are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target.
Dusklight Sarracenia, I think that's how it's pronounced. And yeah, they're basically on these Ceres style missions anyway. And yeah, you just kind of look for some of these toxic pools on Ceres missions. And kind of have your scanner out, and just in case, you might find just a little small thing sticking out of the toxic pools anyway. Let's go. And then finally, we'll do some of these Lua plants anyway, the Lunar Pitchers. You have to play through the second dream in order to get these ones, so we need about 6 of those, and we'll have the last group of ingredients in order to go through the missions anyway. Okay, now that we've scanned all the ingredients, we'll actually activate the Silver Grove quest. And then once we begin it, we'll go through this whole diatribe, but I'm just going to skip that part, and we'll just craft the Nightfall apothic with all the ingredients that we crafted, or gathered. And then you have to add it to your gear wheel. Just go to the end of that, and we'll go all the way down and add it. I guess not all the way down, but anyway. Right, now that we have that, let's actually go into the mission. Kind of, advice. The Loki Spectre has, well, the Loki that you face off here. He has these specters that pretty much one-shot kill you.
With your apothic.
So I would, try to keep them at range and try to use what you can to protect yourself from them. Otherwise, yeah, they're gonna lose a life there.
The sun in my skin. My voice is the wind.
Probably.
I'm lost in this soil. Why?
Did you hear that? Unbelievable. The grove, it speaks. My heart, wait. A new apothic. We will learn its recipe, forage its ingredients. The grove needs this. New Loka needs this. It's time to wait.
Intruder! You should not be here!
We are pure and true. Forgive
Takes a
our
while.
intrusion.
And yeah, there's
Will
the
you
Spiker.
accept
And
our protection?
I didn't hear it, but yeah, he put one of their specters right next to him. And yeah, like for me, I probably should have just used his fourth ability discharge to begin with. Probably would have made it a lot easier. I got him into the There it is, okay. Now that part's done. And then you can pretty much just head out from here.
The Silver Grove must be confused about our pure
Then
and
you,
holy intentions.
You should get
This
one
new
of the,
object
one
may
of the
hold the
blueprints
key to
for
making it
titanium
understand.
parts. But I think that you don't even need some craft. You just have to look at the apothic. You just craft that, claim it, and add it to your gear wheel. And then you go into the second mission.
You have created the second apothic. This is the path to an Earth unmarred by exploitation.
Alright, on to the next mission. It's, I think this one was fairly easy to get through. I think this is the one with the... The one with the Trinity. Spectre, I think.
You hateful abomination! Get out now!
Oh, it's a Saturn. Never mind. So yeah, that goes. So it's the biggest. Plus, you know, something protective.
Is that you? Where have you been?
Damage coming.
I'm fading. Please, wake me again.
You might as well get him.
This is not right. Get out now. We don't know what we're dealing with anymore.
You
This could
basically
be
will
some
get
sort
the
of
second blueprint after
Orokin
you finish
sentry.
this mission, and
Who is this creature
you
we've
craft it or
woken?
not, you'll
The
just,
Silver Grove is timeless. His voice seems
you'll be able to.
human.
You'll get the next apothic blueprint for was it Sunrise apothic? Yeah. You can just add that, build that, add it, and then go to the next mission. And then this one, this mission actually is going to take the longest out of the three because, well, I think you have to shoot the.
Give me the final apothic. I need clarity
And
to
then
fight
you,
back.
Then you take on some
There.
journey.
That's it. the clarity. And now I realize you're not my beloved Titania, but another like her that has come to protect me. Beware! Titania's old guardians will still
So, yeah,
attack.
pretty much have to fight them in
I have no will
So the
over
question
them.
is, why couldn't they actually use them to help protect this area from the tornado? That would have been something to have for the script instead of that. Oh well. Oh, it's hold on a sec. Hold on.
I am grateful.
So, yeah.
But the workers are here,
I can
with their
always
torches and violence.
do, snipe.
I will
and
fight them the best I can.
or, well,
You have just a moment to
if
escape.
you can continuously replenish your energy, you can just discharge these
No,
groups anyway.
we won't leave you. Tenno, ready
I'm
yourself.
gonna do that instead.
I was wrong. We can't let this beautiful place burn.
Big at it.
But, pick your thing of choice, I suppose.
You fight with the same determination she did.
Running a little low. Yeah, like I said, you have to be able to continuously restock your energy. But, yeah, you have quite a few different warframes that you can just go on the area attack types now. Area attack. Alright, we're done. Just go finish the mission and we'll be done with the quest. You'll get the
I can help too.
third part and the I think the main blueprint for Titania as well.
That's it. Thank you, whoever you are. I am Sylvana. Welcome to my forest.
Forgive me, Sylvana.
That
I
should
doubted you.
conclude
I thought you were just
the whole
another Orokin
quest.
poison.
I hope that this helped you.
I once thought the same of Warframes. When the Orokin
Until next
found
time.